Welcome to AI and Cloud Weekly. We are tracking a fundamental change in the world of technology, and our standard disclaimer is now on screen.
This week isn't just about AI that talks. No, we are entering the era of AI that does. This leap from simple conversational bots to fully autonomous, agentic systems, well, it's not just an upgrade, it's a full-blown revolution. Let's get right into what that really means.
So what even is agentic AI? Put it this way, these systems don't wait for your next question. They take action. They can see their digital world, they can reason through incredibly complex problems, and then they can go out and execute tasks all on their own to get a job done. This idea is the key to everything else we're about to cover.
And the first and frankly most shocking example of this agentic power comes straight from Anthropic. They've just unveiled a preview model they're calling Claude Mythos. And believe me, it is already setting off alarms because of its unbelievable and potentially dangerous skills.
They're calling Mythos a superhacker AI, and that is not hype. This thing is so good at finding unknown software bugs that it uncovered a security flaw in OpenBSD that had been hiding completely unnoticed for 27 years. That's exactly why Anthropic made a huge call. They are flat out refusing to release it to the public. The risk is just too high.
So what do you do when you literally invent a tool that's too dangerous to release? Anthropic's answer is to build the shield before the sword ever gets out. It's called Project Glasswing, and it's a first-of-its-kind defensive coalition. Glasswing is a private, members-only alliance of the absolute heaviest hitters in tech. I'm talking AWS, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. Their entire mission is to use Mythos as a defensive weapon, to unleash it on the world's most critical infrastructure to find and patch the holes before a rogue AI can do the exact opposite. They are literally in a race to defend the world from their own creation.
Okay, so while Anthropic is building a fortress to contain its new AI, Meta is taking a totally different but just as huge approach. Out of their new superintelligence labs, they have just launched Muse Spark.
Now, what makes Muse Spark so different is this unique contemplating mode. Instead of one AI trying to solve a problem, imagine it instantly spinning up a whole team of specialized sub-agents. Every single one attacks the problem from a different angle, all at the same time, finding the best solution way faster than a single model ever could.
And this brings us to the two huge competing strategies we're seeing play out right now. On one side, you've got Anthropic's defensive coalition approach to managing risk. And on the other, you have Meta's lockdown, a total pivot away from its open source roots to protect a truly massive investment.
And how massive are we talking? Meta is planning to spend up to $135 billion this year alone. That is more than the entire economy of some countries. So to protect that astronomical sum, Muse Spark is being kept completely closed source. For now, the era of open-source AI from Meta appears to be over.
But look, this agentic revolution isn't just happening in top-secret labs. It's about to completely change the way you shop. Google is taking the lead here, turning its search engine into an active buying agent for you.
They've just unveiled the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP, and they built it hand-in-hand with the e-commerce titan Shopify. The whole point is to completely transform how we buy things on the internet.
Here's how it works. It's a simple three-step knockout. 1. You search for something you want. 2. The AI agent goes out and finds all the options and compares them for you. And 3. The agent completes the purchase right then and there. You never even have to leave the Google search page. This could rewrite the rules of online retail.
Now, at the same time Google is building these massive agents in the cloud, it's also pushing AI right to the edge, straight to the device that's in your pocket. Meet the new Gemma 4 model family.
The real headline here is on-device optimization. Gemma 4 is built to run natively on your smartphone, bringing incredibly powerful AI tools directly to you in over 140 languages without needing to be constantly connected to the cloud.
And now for a surprise contender in the AI model race, Netflix. That's right, Netflix has just pulled the curtain back on a new system called Void, which stands for Video Object and Interaction Deletion.
So what separates VO from just another magic eraser tool? Instead of just painting over unwanted pixels, VO uses something Netflix calls physical causal reasoning. That's a fancy way of saying it doesn't just see the image. It understands the cause and effect, the physics happening inside the video itself.
Get this. Say you use Void to remove a person who's jumping into a swimming pool.
A normal tool just fills in the empty space. Void understands the causal link. It reasons that if the person never actually jumped, the water would never have splashed, so it reconstructs the scene with perfectly calm, undisturbed water. This is a quantum leap for video editing.
Now, beyond these huge strategic shifts, the agentic revolution is also producing some incredibly powerful new tools that you can actually use right now. Let's do a quick spotlight.
First, for the developers, Anthropic's new Claude-managed agents can automate your engineering tasks in the cloud. For designers, there's Clicky, a totally free AI buddy on macOS that shows you how to use apps like Figma. And for everyone, Whisper Flow is a game changer, transcribing your voice at a blazing 220 words per minute.
And finally, in a week moving this fast, you know the rumor mill is going to be working overtime. So let's run a quick rapid-fire fact check to cut through all the noise.
First up, SpaceX Colossus is not some new AI, it's just confusion between a supercomputer project and a nuclear RFI. That's debunked. Second, Microsoft White Voice is not a new 2026 release, it's an outdated demo from way back in 2019. And finally, GPT 5.5, that is still just an unconfirmed community nickname for internal test models. No official announcement has been made.
From superhacker AIs and defensive coalitions to agentic shopping and causal video editing, the pace is absolutely accelerating. And all of this brings us down to one final crucial question. Are you ready for the agentic revolution?
Stay ahead of the crowd with the latest updates in AI. Please like, share, and subscribe to Cloud and AI Weekly YouTube channel. Stay ahead of the curve.